What is up, Leo? It's your girl Kelly coming straight at ya for the Queen Tarot B in Boston. Okay, so the usual spiel. If you need to get in touch with me, all my information, all my links and things are in the box below. You can email me for a list of services. I will gladly send that to you. Cross-watchers welcome. If you don't know what cross-watching is, please feel free to leave a message, and one of us will get back to you in the comments. This is a general reading. Please note that, and that I'm getting a lot of complex messages lately. So for you guys this month, I've been feeling like you're in a 7 to 8 pattern, which is like the struggle of the sevens is trying to harvest what you've planted. And you're struggling to harvest that, whether it be a relationship, a job, a friendship, whatever that might be that you worked really, really hard at harvesting. It doesn't appear to be coming through for you. It doesn't appear to be something that's making you happy. You feel as though you're just putting in effort after effort after effort, but then you're not really seeing too much in return. And I feel like you're a bit confused as to why that is. I feel like in your love situations, or even in your family, it's like you're trying, and this can come in or you or your partner's energy. Please know that. So before you get on here and say, well, Leo did this to me, I know. It's like they're trying to balance two separate people, or you're trying to balance two separate people. And it's coming down to a decision. And I feel like there's some things behind this decision that you don't know about. And it's becoming quite burdensome for you. I feel like the energy that you've put toward this person, this could be a person of authority. This could be a police officer, policewoman, somebody in a seat of power, Congress, somebody powerful, a boss, or someone just in general in your life that's a very powerful person. And that's what drew you to them. But you're getting a fast message in, like a Knight of Swords message, and I'm sure we'll see him pop up. Because it's very strong that you're getting a Knight of Swords message in that this person, I don't think that it's they don't have feelings for you, but they're not the type of feelings that they should be. There's something holding it back there. There's something in the background holding back, allowing them to open up and to be one in this relationship. There's something going on behind that. And I feel like in that 8 that you're moving into, you're really confused. You know something is there. You can't quite put the pieces together. You can't quite figure out what's bothering you. But there's something just there lingering. And it's almost like either you or your family or your mate, partner, whatever that is for you, you're going to find out in a very harsh way. It's almost like I feel like fighting, and then, by the way, you were right about this. And it's like this huge shocker for you. Or, by the way, I don't even care about you, or something like real harsh and mean. And I feel like in the past they've been sneaky, because again, it's showing me the 7 pattern, and the 7 pattern is always a card of, people taking what they shouldn't, having options they shouldn't, having sneaky behaviors towards you in the past that you weren't aware of. What is this 7 pattern that keeps coming back? It's like you are in this massive 7 pattern. And when I say that, I mean 7 is often, reaping what you sow, not getting what you should in return. People having options around you that you don't know about. I don't know if some of you, I hear that some of you are going through like a family member that passed, and maybe there's a will there. Something sneaky going on with the will or with the passing down of items, furniture, family heirlooms, things like that. Excuse me. And I feel like because this truth hasn't been coming out, you're getting to the point where you're emotionally and mentally fed up with trying to get the truth about it. And you're ready to bring it to a close. You're ready to bring it to a head and to find out what is going on. Leo, I'm feeling a lot of sneaky people around you this month. I feel like people just aren't being honest and truthful with you, is what I'm hearing. You're seeing one thing, but they're doing another. And it's like you're past the disappointment. You're well aware that you're not going to get back what you're putting in, but your question is why? What holds your partner back? What is holding your partner back? You know it's there. You can feel it, but you can't put your finger on it. And I feel like your partner may be uncooperative about it. Please clarify that 4 of Cups for me. I feel like this person maybe made you a lot of promises and now they have no intention on fulfilling them. It's almost like I hear an inheritance. Oh, when my money comes in, I'm going to help you do this. I'm going to help you do that. I'm going to help you do this. And now that it's like right around the corner, suddenly there's all this weird behavior. Maybe you help them with money. Maybe you help them get a car. I don't know. Maybe it's a family member. Okay, so clarifying. Yeah. Somebody's being sneaky about money. They used you for money or are using you for money. To clarify the 4 of Cups in reverse, we've got the 9 of Pentacles, which I see as you currently sitting in wealth, in what you've built, in everything that you've built, and being comfortable. But then on the other side of this is somebody without good intention. Somebody who's not emotionally available. Somebody who is very much closed off, but plays the part. And with this disappointment, it's like you're beyond disappointed with it. Like you're beyond it. You're just waiting for it to happen. And it shows me here, it's surrounding money. The Tower with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is surrounding a major financial situation. It could be loss of job. It could be a boss that is a bully of sorts. It could be a loss of the money that you gave or have given over a long period of time. This person does not have good intention toward you. And that's coupled with the Lovers in reverse, meaning that this person makes wrong decisions. And this could be either a male or female energy. But again, here's the sevens. A whole chunk of cards fell out. And not just that, but you've got the Hermit. So you've gone inside and you're feeling this. You're feeling these options. You're feeling this sneaky behavior. And you're looking at this harvest like, okay, I put in all this time, this effort, this money, this love, this whatever it is for you. And this is all I'm seeing back. But I feel like all of this is going on and I can't put my finger on it. 3 sevens, guys, on the board with the Hermit, telling you to look inside, that you will find the answer. And to trust your intuition, trust your gut. Yes, this is a person who's definitely made promises that they have no intention on keeping. The Knight of Cups. This is our slickest knight in the deck. He's in and out of people's beds. He plays games with people's hearts and heads, and, causes a big stir to get out of answering this. It becomes something huge that it shouldn't be. It should just be honestly answered. But it's not. I feel like this kind of person, because it's paired with the Knight of Swords, this person showed you a loving side. But then the Five of Wands started slowly coming into the picture, the fighting, the battling, the constant back and forth. It was like a reveal to who they were, really, instead of who they were showing you, the representative that you were getting from them. Because this guy comes in to bring news, and he doesn't bring great news. He brings the news that this person doesn't have good intention towards you. They never did. They were in it for whatever they could get, whatever they could receive. And it's showing here that you could stand there all day and your ships aren't coming in. You can stand here all day and your harvest isn't moving. Nothing's moving. And it's showing here that you guys are very unhappy with this. You're very unhappy with this situation. You see that there's a bit of juggling going on here of information or money or whatever the 7 cycle is that's showing up, the 3 7s on the board. It's becoming burdensome for you because there are things that you don't know and you want to know, but you're not getting the answers. This is leaving you very much questioning more so than you were before, because every time you approach the subject, it turns into this. All the promises that are balancing there, all the distractions, the arguments, the, juggling, if you will, to distract you with other things, fighting about things that had nothing to do with your initial questions about this and this. And it keeps turning into a very foul-mouthed person behind this representative of the Knight of Cups. This could be a brother, a sister. This could be your loved one, your partner, whoever. But it's like this facade is now breaking down and they're just coming in very harsh toward you because they feel like you're getting close to their secrets, or you're getting close to figuring out what it is that they did in the background to you before that you don't know about. So every time this encounter happens, you're redirected to fight about something else. And this harsh knight comes in to slice your feelings and distract you from the conversation you're actually trying to have. And there is a truth there. There's definitely a truth there that's not coming out. This truth needs to come out in order to end the cycle. Whatever this cycle is, whatever this juggling act is, and all of this lies and deceit and fighting about something else when that's not the subject that was brought up. This truth really needs to come out. It needs to be told. Because emotionally, spiritually, mentally, it's starting to wear you down. It's starting to make you want to move away from the situation because you know that you're not going to get the truth. You're going to get this person's version, which turns into, of course, this. Hurt you and divert you. We'll call it that. But there's a lie there. There's a big lie that's not coming out. There's something not coming out there. And eventually this guy will come in with a rushed message for you. You're definitely thinking about taking action on this. I feel like you're to the point where you're fed up with not getting the truth or an answer that makes sense. You're tired of being diverted to something else. You're tired of finding that at the end of the argument, it's you to blame, when it's you that's been hurt. It looks like some of you are making the choice to take action and move on as the Ace of Wands with a new start, rather than deal with this, because this does not belong to you and you don't know what it is. There's definitely an untruth here. No doubt in my mind. There's definitely some backstabbing going on here. I mean, with you feeling this way with the Six of Swords, with the Ten of Swords, with the Ace of Swords in reverse, which talks about a big lie coming out, with the sneaky behavior and the other options. They're saying to me, and it's almost like they're keeping options in case things don't go right with you. For those of you in a relationship. For those of you not dealing with a relationship or dealing with a will or a parent's death or a sibling, whatever that might be, there is backstabbing going on here. There's an untruth here about what you're supposed to receive. And then you've got the Seven of Swords on top of it. You've got the 6, the 7, the 10, and the Ace. So you've got an untruth here, and you've got your own mental instability trying to get away from all of this rough emotion and rough water and arguing and bullshit. You're trying to move away from that to this calm island and this calm water. But what you don't know is what hurts you. People always say what you don't know won't hurt you. What you don't know is what hurts you the most. Because you always find out, right? Right. So looking at the Seven of Swords in reverse and this 10 of Swords in the upright, this person already backstabbed you. They already did something behind your back out of anger or fear, and they're not admitting it. They're not coming clean with it. It's almost like that old saying, I'm going to hurt you before you hurt me. But you didn't have any intention on hurting this person or doing anything of this nature. And it's saying this needs to come to a close. Whatever this is, it needs to come to a head. The truth needs to be told. It needs to be put out there. Doesn't matter how long ago it happened, in the very beginning or whatever. It's saying that it needs to come out. This truth really needs to come out. Leo, with this Mercury retrograde and then all these other planets in retrograde, the eclipse, the full moons, it has been a rough summer. I will give you that. But I do see you wanting to take action away from whatever this is that's not truthful. This person is being very deceptive toward you. And I feel like it's something they may have done before out of anger or fear, and now they regret it, but they don't know how to take it back. And they don't know how to keep you from finding out because you're onto it. It's like you smell it. You're the king of the jungle. You smell everything. It's like you smell it, you're onto it, you feel it, you know it. But they will not tell you. And the spirits just keep redirecting me back to this. All these promises, but then all this arguing to divert you from these promises. And to divert you from the real situation or whatever it is that you guys have going on. It's to divert you from the real situation. Like, say, let me think of a good example while I'm shuffling. say you have an argument about, I don't know, something your mom said to you before she passed away. And your sibling turns around and says to you that you were always ungrateful and you never cared and you were never there for her or something like that. Now, what you brought up was something hurtful that was said to you, but it gets changed by this into what you've done. It's a diversion and distraction. It gets changed into what you've done to divert the attention away from whatever it is they're doing. It's not a great example, but I can't think of another one at the moment. But that diversion is what bothers me. This diversion with the 10 and the 7 and the 6 and the ace, like this diversion here is a lot of backstab, is a lot of shit talk, is a lot of taking what doesn't belong to them or having options behind your back. So say you and that person have an argument, right? You and your sibling have an argument about something your mother said. Well, they don't want to talk about your mother's will. So they divert you away from the attention because they don't want you to know that they're trying to take your portion of the settlement or whatever was left to you, furniture, I don't know. They're diverting you away from it because they don't want you to talk about the subject. So now it's you've become ungrateful. You've become this. You've become that. It turns into you. And that's how this guy comes in, is that nasty, swift tongue straight to the jugular that changes the fight into a nasty fight that hits you right where it hurts. Because once you're hurt, you want to argue about that and not about what you actually came there to talk about. Right? Right. And it's telling me there's some serious manipulation going on here. And the judgment's not in your favor. There's something definitely going on here that you need to know about. This could be at work about a raise. You could be discussing a raise, like they promised you a certain package, a certain amount of pay. And when you finally do get this package and this pay, maybe you're missing all your benefits. Or maybe the pay is lower and the benefits are higher. Whatever that manipulation is for you, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be something where you get shortchanged. And they're trying to keep you from seeing it. Do you have any other messages for Leo for the month of July going into August 2019? Yes, they do. Yes, there is some lies there. And those lies are going to come out. Someone's spying. Someone's definitely spying. You're trying to get a break from this to see clearer. And every time you try and pull back to get a break from this and see from a logical perspective, it's like you get pulled back in by this mess. This is who they pretend to be, but who they really are and what they're really trying to do. Except you're onto it. You feel it. So you're taking a step back to watch, to observe. And secrets are going to start coming out. Whether you're spying on them or they're spying on you. If they're spying on you, they're not going to find anything. They're not going to find anything. And if you're spying on them, you're not going to find anything. This is a moot point. Whoever this person is, they hid their tracks really well. And this guy always has another agenda. And behind that agenda is keeping secrets and lies, which is why you're watching. Very secretive, very toxic when they want to be. But whatever this is going to cause you a lot of devastation. You're going to find yourself in a situation where you're not going to know what to do. You're going to be in a real pickle. Let's put it that way. You're going to be in a pickle. Just know it's coming. That is all I have for you for this month, Leo. I'm actually deciding on whether or not I can squeeze in my mid-monthlies because I have other videos I'm deciding to do as well. So we did just get married, and it's been a little bit crazy, but I wanted to thank you all for your support, for sticking around, for the well wishes, for everything. You guys are amazing. Thank you for waiting for your reading. I know it's been a while. That won't be happening anymore now that I am feeling a little bit better, and I am now settling in, I think. So leave me some comments below. Let me know how you guys are doing. I missed you guys so much. I can't even tell you. I love my community. I noticed that YouTube has been dropping people off my subscription list by the hundreds, so you may want to take a look at your subscription list. They've been dropping by the hundreds, and other people are noticing their subscribers dropping by the hundreds too. It's not just me. So I think YouTube is pulling a little funny action there and dropping people, so they're not really paying out as many views. Would it be nice to hit 100,000? Absolutely. But if people can't dig my reading style or they don't like my straightforward honesty, then I would rather them find a reader that they're comfortable with. I am an Aries sun and an Aries rising, so I'm brutally honest and to the point. I don't pull punches. I don't do any of that. You guys are pretty used to me by now. I'm pretty mellow today, and I'm still myself, but I'm a little mellow. So, you know, if you need a personal reading, spots are filling up fast now that I opened the week back up. Tomorrow's already fully booked. Oh, today is already fully booked. Tomorrow is getting there. So if you guys want a personal reading, please see in the box below. Email me and I will send you a list of services. And this is your girl, Kelly, coming straight at you out of Boston for the Queen Tarot B. And I will catch you on the flip. See ya.